Welcome to OSM. Peace be with you. I'm here with my physical and spiritual update, just a quick update to let you know what's happening. I went Wednesday for my 9th treatment and I'm finishing up the infusion pump today, Friday. I'll have it removed after stations across at noon. The blood work came back and still going in the right direction. The last time I reported, my CEA number was 73. And now it's down to 46, so it dropped another 27 points, which we're getting closer to that 0 mark that I would like to get to. So I'm hoping after number 9, we'll be at that point where we are at 0 with that CEA number. Luckily, I have the scan coming up on the 26th, Tuesday, so the doctor wants to do some blood work that day too, because some of my other numbers are getting lower, so we're trying to work on building up my blood in different ways, so working on that. But what will be nice, because we'll do some blood work then, we'll have another set of numbers for the CEA. So I'll have this MRI on Tuesday, and then Wednesday at 1 o'clock I will have a consult over the phone with the doctor to find out what the scan is showing. The biggest thing I think for the scan, the prayer that I've been asking for and hoping for, is the beginning of the resolving of that tumor that's in the pancreas. If that pancreas tumor is resolved, then we will only be dealing with what's in the liver at this time. So after that, the doctors will make a decision, what will be next for me in regards to chemotherapy, how many chemos. It all depends on this scan. So I just wanted to let you know that. But I also want to let you know I've just been feeling incredibly wonderful. Usually I'm pretty sick when I'm on the infusion pump. They've given me some different medicines. Kim Moore, our head nurse, is awesome. And she's always, looking at different angles of things. And Ashley, my nurse, is helping me get through some of these things with other approaches, and I think they're working. Plus, I've been able to walk on the treadmill every day, for a half hour, just to get my own physical strength back up. And I think those things are helping. So those are the miracles, to be able to be on chemo and be able to continue. So keep your prayers coming. I truly appreciate them. Like I always say, that there's no cancer when I'm in church, and I'm really looking forward to next week and Holy Week, celebrating that with you. Just wanted to share a brief spiritual message. We'll be giving another one next week as we approach Holy Week. But one of the things that has struck me while we're moving towards Holy Week is obviously Jesus becoming that sacrificial lamb, the last sacrifice that needs to be offered. And once he's offered as that sacrifice on the cross, then what flows forth from him is life. The waters of baptism, obviously, but also the divine mercy that heals us in our souls, so that we can really be able to receive him in the bread of life in Eucharist. So what takes place at the Eucharistic sacrifice first is the sacrifice. And if we enter into that sacrifice with Jesus of our own suffering, and then when we receive Holy Eucharist, it's a thanksgiving. It's a thanksgiving for what reciprocates from the suffering. And I think that those of us who are suffering things, while we're suffering them, I think it's important for us to give that thanksgiving as well. So I'm really in that thanksgiving mode right now. Yes, I'm still sharing in the sufferings intimately with Christ as our sacrificial lamb. But I want to also share in the thanksgiving for the results that come from that. And not only the progression of the healing, once again, of my cancer, but in thanksgiving of being able to live out my priesthood. A thanksgiving of that even though we share in the suffering of the cross, we are gaining the full benefit of the bread of life. So I hope that you will just keep that in mind as well.